Hello YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to Mass Effect episode 21, and in today's episode we're gonna finally head to Virmire, the planet that we got information on a handful of episodes back. The council reported that they have an infiltration unit in that area and they weren't able to establish communications. However, it was used, they used the channel for mission critical information. So we're gonna go and investigate what exactly Virmire has to do, and keep in mind that this particular unit was investigating Saren's activities, so almost certainly Saren is involved, but in what way we're about to find out in the upcoming few episodes. Now Virmire again is a planet, meaning that it will probably be impossible to do it in one episode, maybe in two,
Message from
but
Admiral
most
Hackett,
likely in
Commander.
three.
Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
Cheers, and that's from last episode where we dealt with Tali's side mission. The Geth were setting up an incursion in the Armstrong Nebula system, where we are right now. So we can head out from there and head to Virmire, which is right next door. Alright, here we are. Virmire. Virmire is a lush frontier world ideal for colonization by carbon-based species. Its vast seas and orbital position on the inner life zone have created a wide recreational band of humid tropical terrain. Unfortunately, the political instability of the nearby terminus systems has impeded colonization efforts. The high risk of raids by pirates and slavers makes it an unappealing homestead. Orbital period 9.2 Earth years. Day length 22.3 Earth days. So it's one, I don't exactly know how to read that. So like 22.3 Earth days, not days, meaning that one day is 22.3 times 24 if it was on our planet. That's crazy. Anyway, let's land. Now, for this particular mission, let's just take Caden and Ashley, because we're gonna get dropped in the Mako.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander.
There we go.
You've got a clean drop, Commander.
Nice.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joke around.
So it looks like there are massive anti-air defense systems in place, and we're gonna have to deal with all of them to get to the Solarian camp. So let's get on it. It's gonna be a lot of Mako riding. I could technically skip this and save time, but we'll see. Let's take in some of the views of the planet. It is a nice planet, gotta say. For the most part, we can just ignore these Geth and drive right past them. We have to choose to do so. Yeah, looks like a massive storm out there. There we go. Jamming our second run. We made it to the gate. Okay, we can just drive through this one. Doesn't seem like there's anything extra. This guy's a good source of XP, so let's try to take him down. Here we go. Let's set a new... Let's just put this Saren camp. Keep driving. Oh yeah, okay. That wasn't a good idea. Good idea, ID. Sounded like Dutch there. Another one, okay. Bruh. Just try to keep it moving so he can't hit us. Nice. Oh. Damn. Wow! Come on. That guy is struggling. Alright, let's deal with this. Use the Mako as much as we can. Yeah, let's go and investigate. Wait, it's been a while. I need to check which one was... So... It's the pistol we're using against synthetics, right? Yeah. Alright, cool. So, the pistol. Oh wow, those guys just fast. That was easy. Nice. Quick save. We got disabled AA guns.
The grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Salarian base now. Out.
Ready to move out, Commander.
Alright. Let's also open up the gate. And back to the Mako we go. I assume the Colossus... Yeah, no, the Colossus doesn't have an angle on us. See, you can tell that this is an old game because you can't even drop down from there. You need to use the stairs. Oh, the Colossus can see us from here. It's trying to shoot at us, but whatever. Let's just ignore it and keep on moving. Maybe there's another gate. Okay. Interesting, couldn't exit the Mako. Anyone else want it? No, I don't think so. Right, let's open the gate.
That's the last one. We should be able to reach the Salarian camp.
Yeah, let's go. Alright, back in the Mako. Let's keep it moving. I don't think there are any more enemies to deal with. At least I don't remember there being any last time I played. Man, this planet is beautiful. I like the way they did it as well with their limited engine, you know, sort of rock formations and a storm out on the sea.
Down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded here. The Salarian captain can explain when you get here.
Okay, so the Normandy is grounded as well. That seems like an issue. I wonder what it is. Okay, there's the camp.
There's the Salarian camp.
Yeah.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Okay. Status.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew
All
have
right.
just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
There's multiple AA cannons within 10 miles.
What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What?
Yeah.
You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
Sorry, they're not coming. The message was unclear.
Couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost
Right.
half my men investigating this place.
So what have you
Jesus.
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
What kind of research?
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
Oh,
How is
great.
that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
Right.
Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army. He'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Well,
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
I mean,
We are not a mistake.
yeah, exactly. It's a tough spot to be in.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
He'll
He'll
listen
be
to
fine.
me.
I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you give us some time?
Yeah, I understand.
Go ahead, Captain. I'll come back soon.
We won't be long, Commander. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Cool, I'll check it out.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tell
I
me.
wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. It looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
Enough about
Just
him.
drop it. He'll be fine.
If you say so. But I'm gonna keep my eye on him, if it's all the same to you.
Sure, go ahead. I'll talk to him just in a bit. Jesus! Is that Rex shooting a shotgun? Bruh. You okay, Tally?
Having battle frightens me, but I know Saren must be stopped.
Yeah, alright. Commander Rentola.
Greetings, human. I am Commander Rentola. I can provide you with supplies for the upcoming mission. Or anything else, I suggest you speak with Captain Kirahi.
Hey! Rex, stop shooting the damn shotgun. You can't have
Just
much.
tell me what you have available.
We have limited reserves. We requested a fleet to destroy Saren's base. Instead, they sent you.
Yeah, they're kind of fools
I've been
sometimes,
trying
not
to
gonna
warn
lie.
the council about Saren since this started.
Then I hope they find the sense to listen, before it's too late.
Alright, well, show him your
Let me see what
supplies.
you have.
What little
Oh my
there
God.
is.
Rex be hella angry. Hurricane. Okay, I'm gonna buy the 2 licenses. Biotic amp shotgun as level 8. That could be nice. Let's see. No, we don't take all these, sorry. Oh. What? This isn't even the thing. That's insane. Let's go. Oh, it wasn't even that good of a shotgun. Oh, we got baited, lads. We got baited. Okay. Let's actually change this to something else. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, this thing just got a lot. Like, how much damage does it do? It deals crazy damage. Like, we could really want to use it for some. Maybe we should put on something like some rounds that actually deal damage to both. Things, shield bypass or incendiary rounds, for instance. Toxic damage. Yeah. Alright, let's go with that. So we can just use our assault rifle whenever. Alright, let's talk to Rex because he's gonna keep triggering me with that shotgun blast. Yeah, there we go. I mean, I get it. He's obviously angry. It's a tough place to be in because...
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
So like I was gonna say, like, every time we talked to Rex, he said that he tried to fix things, but he eventually gave up fighting for a lost cause. However, if there is a chance to cure the genophage, I got the feeling he'd obviously jump on it. So, I understand.
Calm down, Rex. I'm not the enemy here. Saren's the one you should be mad at.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
It's not that simple.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon, and if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But
Damn straight.
if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
I wouldn't do it otherwise, man. Trust
Rex,
me.
these Krogan are not your people. They're slaves of Saren, tools. Is that what you want for them?
No, we were tools for the Council once. To thank us for wiping out the Rachni, they neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous.
Damn. At least, oh man. So glad he can see a reason.
All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing.
Yeah.
When we find Saren, I want his head.
Sure, buddy. I want his head. Right. No, sorry, wrong screen. Level up. So we got one skill point again. We've maxed out assault training at that point. I think it could be fine to now do this because it gives us increases the duration of all your powers, increases health, accuracy, and so on. If we master that, then we can go look into putting more into assault training, I guess, to deal more damage, and then fitness to get more health. Obviously, I think electronics increases the shield capacity, which is also important. So maybe actually max that out so we get more shields. Anyway, those are my ideas. We're currently 18 minutes in, so technically I think I could actually fit all of this into one episode. But it will be a longer one, but we can fit all of it into one episode. Right, let's talk to Captain Curie.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
That means you've come up with a plan, I assume.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where do
Where?
we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop
Great.
it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to
That
go in on
sounds-
foot? We don't have enough men.
It sounds
We
risky,
won't
yeah.
be able to meet their force head on.
Definitely not. But I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've
Right.
got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
But you all be killed,
It's a
surely.
good idea, but your people are gonna get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men
Alright.
to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
Alright, good idea.
We'll need someone who knows Alliance communication protocols.
I volunteer, Commander.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
That's one of my favorite lines. Captain, who
Who
do you
would be
need?
better suited to the mission?
Either of these 2 will do, Commander. Both seem willing to sacrifice their lives if necessary, though if we are lucky, such sacrifices won't be required.
I'd say take Caden. He's the second in command after me out in the field. And we'll take Ashley with us. Oh, no, we'll have Ashley go on the Normandy and her arm the bomb. And then Caden will be with the Solarians. I think that makes more sense because Caden outranks Ashley.
Alenko, you're with the captain. Keep it simple. Understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
Your exit
The
plan.
Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long as possible. Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius. If we move
Right.
quickly, we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
You
Damn.
talk like this is a suicide mission.
I won't lie to you, Commander. There is a chance none of us will survive this assault, even your team. But we do what is necessary.
That's true. What's the other teams?
Shadow seems clear enough. What will the other teams be called?
Eigor, Manavai, and Jaeto. They were the initial settlements on our first 3 colony worlds. They are at the heart of Solarian territory to this day. These names will remind
Symbolic.
my men what they are fighting for. They must have a personal stake in the fight if we are to have any chance of success.
Cool. Nice way of saying it. We know the mission, the
I want
nuke.
to know more about the bomb. How reliable is it going to be?
Its reliability depends on the person arming it, but it will do the job.
Alright, sounds
The
good.
drive system is highly impervious to damage from external sources. Once it has been armed, very little can stop it. The key
That's
is
good.
getting it into place and armed before the Geth can stop us.
Alright, let's go
I'm
then.
ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything foolish while I'm gone, Ash. And that goes for you too, Commander.
We'll be fine, LT.
Yeah, good luck.
What is it?
Is there something you wanted to say, Caden?
It's just weird going under someone else's command. I've got so used to working with you. All of you.
Don't worry so much. We'll see you on the other side.
Damn straight.
I know, I just wanted to say that it's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
You too, Caden. You've been quite a hell of a soldier. Besides the fact that you tried hitting on me, but you know, that's not your fault. My character ain't into men in this
It
case.
doesn't matter if we're not in the same unit. We are still a team. Watch each other's backs, keep your eyes open, and fight like I know you can. We'll all come out of this in one piece.
You bet, Commander.
You all
Alright.
know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glory in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. The Silent Step, who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the Ever Alert, who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line. Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
What a speech that is. Pure goosebumps. My god. And looking at the time now, 24 minutes. I think with that bombshell of a speech, we're going to end here. So tune into the next episode. We're going to assault Saren's base on Virmire. See you then. It's a goodbye from me.